morning to my lecturer and my friends. My name is Zhong Hui Wen from semester 4 Bachelor of Tourism Management, and my meeting number is 274009. Today I got the opportunity to present the case study which is talk about the community implications of events, which is Giant Mountains Beer Festival for the subject GHZT 3133 Event Administration and Coordination. Before I start to present the case study, in this video presentation got two parts, which is I will introduce about the event first, and then I will answer the question that given in the case study. Before I start to present the case study 11 about the Giant Mountains Beer Festival in this video, I would like to introduce about the origin of this event. Actually, the Giant Mountains Beer Festival is one of the festivals in Oktoberfest. The Oktoberfest originated in Germany and has a history of more than 100 years. There are generally two theories about its origin. One say that in 1810, Prince of Maria got married and held a horse race. After the horse race was over, people drank beer to celebrate. After this celebration was inherit, it become today's Oktoberfest. Another is that local farmers drank beer to celebrate the harvest of barley and hops. In 1810, the Crown Prince Ludwig of Bavaria and Princess Therese were married in October of that year. The official celebration lasted for 5 days. People gathered on the large lawn outside Munich, singing, dancing, watching horse race, and drinking beer. Since then, this popular event has been continued and has been spread to this day. Every year, from the third Saturday in September to the first Sunday in October, it fixed as the Oktoberfest. As of 2004, except for the interruption due to the war and the cholera, the Oktoberfest has been held for 170 times. Although the Giant Mountains Beer Festival and the Oktoberfest are the same event concept, but the Giant Mountains Beer Festival is a small event while the Oktoberfest is a mega event. The Giant Mountains Beer Festival was located in the small town of Włocławek, northwest of Prague in the Czech Republic. It's typical of many communities throughout Europe which runs modest local events and festivals. Every year, the town hosts a number of events, the most well-known of which are the Medieval Festival and the Giant Mountain Beer Festival. The beer festival has been going on for 12 years that began from 2009. It is attracting not only the locals but also the visitors to the Krakonos area, as well as the tourists from all over the world, including those from other countries. However, this is not a mega event, and it is only about 1,000 participants are expected to attend at any one time, and the event is basically a day event. It is beginning at 9 a.m. on Saturday and ending at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. This event usually held on the second weekend in August every year. The beer festival, of course, will offer the free beer to the participants. And in 2009, the participants were able to taste, drink, and compare the beer from 8 different breweries. The celebration also includes an opening ceremony, which is led by the mayor of the town and the mythological role of Kakronos, which is the king of the mountain. The town square hosts the festival for the remainder of the day. And in addition to beer, there are stores and side tables that selling food and other refreshment, as well as the local items and the craft products. There is also have a competition to judge the best beer as a entertainment, which tend to work under the basic principle of people waiting on the waiting papers. The beer with the highest pile of waiting papers, which measure with a micrometer if necessary, will be the winner. The other activities include a beer barrel rolling competition, and entertainment is offered during the day by a variety of local bands, including the town and local brass bands, touring bands, and tribute artists. The beer festival is organized by the local civic association, a role which might be performed in other towns by all kinds of community bodies such as the Chamber of Commerce, the tourist office, or the town council itself. Since this is just a small town, the town council does not have enough funding and resources to put on the events, and so the event organizing is down to willing the volunteers with the council and the other local bodies acting as partner. As with many small community events, the implications and issues of running such an event are modest. The event can attract tourists and generate revenue for the region. So now I will answer the question in the case study. The question 1 is about, from your experience of events, make a table showing the positive and negative effect of an event, and how can the positive effect be increased and the negative effect contained. So in this question, I will explain the positive and negative effect first, and I will use the Giant Mountain Beer Festival as my example. So one of the positive effect of this kind of event is attract more tourists, especially the beer lovers, in order to increase the income for the local. The Giant Mountain Beer Festival covers its expenses and generates a modest profit or donation for its organizers. The brothel and bands, as well as the vendors selling food and other goods, which all make the profits. The local restaurants, cafe, and other business profit, including the guest houses, sell catering seller, and suppliers in general. Any beer festival attendees will continue for the whole weekend, thus is contributing more to the local economy than those who just attend for a day. Not only because they are staying overnight, but also because they could do something else on Sunday, such as visiting other nearby tourist destinations, renting mountain bikes, and shopping in Wakabi's stores, cafes, and inns. While the event's negative effect, including wear and tear, which means minor routine damage caused by increased tourist numbers, extra garbage, traffic conjunctions, parking and noise, and perhaps a few drunks to bring home in wheelbarrows at the end of the night. So, how the positive effects be increased and the negative effects contents? As I said just now, the negative effects of this event can caused by the extra garbage, traffic and noise congestion, not enough parking place, and so on. To reduce the negative effects, I think maybe the organizer can prepare the extra rubbish bin during the event that allow the participants throw the rubbish into the rubbish bin, and can collect the rubbish by using the garbage truck after the event was end. And the organizer also can provide the transportation for the participants, such as bus to bring them from their hotel to the event venue, or even provide the accommodation that near the event venue for those have attend the event. If someone don't want to use the transportation that had provided by the organizer, so the organizer need to prepare a parking place for the participants of this event only. As a result, it will increase the positive effect of the event, such as allowing the participants that to easily participate the event, not allow garbage bins, and reduce the traffic and noise congestions. Although the negative effect will still happen in most event, but at least the organizer have the effort to reduce those negative effects. The question 2 is about the economic impact. Is a term which we often associated with the large-scale events. Can this term be applied to the local events, and if so, how? So, my answer is yes. Of course, the term of economic impact can be applied to the local event, because I think the local event most are the small event that can increase the profit and income for the locals, and the locals also will get the job opportunities, and at the same time it also gives the opportunities to the businessmen to open their business during the event. Therefore, it can improve the quality of life for the locals, because they can earn money and get the job opportunities from the local event. Then, question 3. In small towns and communities, Can events be of genuine help in maintaining community spirit, strengthening social ties, and promoting the economic well-being of a place? So my answer is yes, because the event will lead everyone together to host an event in small towns and communities that get everyone mingling and getting to know one another, and help us to build a true sense of community organically. When we want to promote the event, of course we will promote it to the social media. The social media can be a huge help in building community spirit. When we advertise the community events and committees on the chosen platform, it can be bring the residents together and can make ourselves available for open communication. When we participate in the organizing activities, we will meet some new friends, and maybe we will sharing something about personal about ourselves that can help new friendship blossom and strengthening social ties. And holding an event in a small town can promote the economic well-being of a place. It can enhance the quality of life in the town because the residents can earn some money from participating in the events to maintain their lives. Of course, holding a town event can also increase the town's economy. The last question in this case study is, events alone would not be enough to sustain the economic and social life of a community. Why is this, and why might events be seen as only part of the means of keeping a small community going? So my answer is the most events are temporary because it's just held in a few days, and even the longest was in only 1 month. So many jobs are temporary work, such as the shop or stores in the event. Of course, in addition to the shop in the events, the local business will also be affected, such as the restaurants, accommodation, and so on. Because there is no event, the business people's income will be less than if there is an event. The reason is that there is no other tourists from other countries or other places to travel and participate in the event. So therefore, the event alone would not be enough to sustain the economic and social life of a community. That's all for the case study 11 about the community implications of events Giant Mountain Beer Festival.